that last week has been. I say year because it feels like so much has happened, so much has changed. We've got a lot to deal with, and in this video I wanted to try and give some suggestions of how we can deal with it, how we can help ourselves and others, and hopefully see our way through this. But firstly, I'll apologise if the sound is bad. I think this microphone is a little bit broken. But just please stick with me. It is a beautiful day and I am outside enjoying it. Now, I am adhering to social distancing rules. I'm way more than 2 meters away from anybody else here. There's not that many people here, to be honest. I've got a beautiful bit of Oxford down there. I live just over there. I'm very lucky to have something like this quite close to me. And I'm going to enjoy it whilst I still can. But it's the sort of day today where it's warm in the sun, cool in the shade. So if you're out hiking, you could work really hard without working up too much of a sweat or getting overheated. But then you can still stop and lay down and enjoy the sun and a picnic and keep warm. It's so nice. I love these sort of spring days. It's the 23rd of March today, and it was really nice this last weekend now, and evidently that might be a little bit of a problem. So what we've seen in the news today is that people flocked to places like Snowdon and National Trust properties, and we've seen lots of photographs with a long lens that's compressing things that make people look really close together. But hey, we can complain about that as much as we like, it's not going to make any difference. But because of those things, the government talked about what they might do as the next steps, and I've got a sneaky suspicion that tonight, or at least very soon, they are going to announce that here in the UK our movements are going to be restricted considerably, and that's not a great thing. At least, if I'm honest, for me I'm quite worried, because getting outside and into the outdoors, enjoying nature, photographing nature, that's something that's really important to me. I love it. It makes me feel good. And if you followed my channel from the start, you'll know that it's helped me through some mental health issues, and it's going to be tough without it. But this is what I want to talk about now, is how we can cope with these sorts of things. And I'm already thinking about the ways that I can deal with that, the ways that I can creatively change the way I do things, and I urge everybody else to do the same. So I'll start by telling you the story of me having started my 365 photo project. Now, that's taking a photograph every single day. I've really enjoyed it. I haven't always done landscapes, I've done all kinds of things. It's made me think outside the box and photograph things that I wouldn't normally photograph, and it's been so good, creatively and mentally, to get me thinking in that way every day. It's been great, I loved it. Some of the stuff I had to do inside my house when I got to the end of the day and I ran out of time, but that's just pushed me, and it's honestly made me feel good. And I think that if you start thinking about the sort of things that you can photograph, if you're not able to leave your home, or you're only allowed to go within a certain small radius if things get locked down further, then think about what it is that you can photograph and how you can be creative. All of those things are going to get the juices flowing in your brain, and they're going to make you feel good. Other things that you can do is make sure that you are exercising. If, when, and however you can, exercise is good for you. So if we can still get outside for a little bit, and especially on Sundays like this, then do so. We all know there's a good link between a healthy body and a healthy mind. Being out in the sunshine is very good for us, in the sense that we need sun to convert food into vitamin D. We need vitamin D to produce serotonin, which is one of the feel-good chemicals that our brain produces. And so get out in the sun, do it responsibly, put sunscreen on, but also keep away from others whilst we still can. It's important that we do. So how can we look after others and the people that we want to support around us? Well, you might have had postcards through your letterbox of people offering their help, and this is one of the positive things that's really coming out of this, is communities coming together we've got a Facebook group in the area that I live, and it used to be filled with people just complaining about when the council was going to come and collect certain rubbish bins, but now it's got people offering helping hands and offering to do shopping for people, go and say hi to people over Skype, that kind of stuff. It's really nice, it's good. We've seen shops and pubs close all around us, and a small independent brewery close to me has started offering home delivery of their beer, and I've bought some of their beer. I want to support that company. I want to support the businesses that I want to see come through this and survive once it's all over. So I bought some of their beer. I hope they do well. I really want to go back to their brewery once we can, and that's the sort of thing that I'm trying to do. Now, it's a bit strange from my position, because if you've followed me from the start, you'll know that I gave up a corporate job and started my own photography business. And today is, about 30 minutes ago, was the last photography job that I had booked in. It's done, it's finished. I don't have anything booked for the future right now, and I'm not sure when or in fact if I'm going to. And that's kind of scary. But I'm very fortunate, because there are other photographers out there who solely rely on those sorts of jobs. 100% of their income comes from those jobs, and now that's all kind of been wiped off the face of the earth, and they're going to need support too. Now, there might be some government help for people like me and them, but that's only going to go so far, and I need to do everything that I can. I am lucky because I do still have about a third of my income coming in from something that doesn't look like it's going to dry up. That's good, and I can use that. But I could use all the help I need. I need to do all the things that I can to. So I do have prints for sale, and you can buy them and support me if you want one of my prints. But you will have a nice picture of nature on your wall, and that might be our only window to the outdoors that we'll have for the foreseeable future. And it's something that I think we're going to be cherishing. But look, don't buy prints from me if you can't. And if there's other people out there you think that deserve more support, of course buy prints from them. There's photographers out there that have got amazing prints for sale, and if you buy something from them, it's going to help them out, and you will get a nice photograph to put on your wall. And if some of those photographers that you follow also offer educational content, then buy a course from them. Not only are you going to support them, but you're also going to be using your brain, learning something new, and that's going to be good and help you too. But yeah, it's going to be tough for all of us. And I don't want this to be completely negative. There are positive things that have come out of it. Even the fact that my daughter isn't at school, that she's at home, it's got us thinking about how we can keep her entertained and educated and occupied, and just having something like that to keep ourselves occupied is good for us mentally. It stops us from slipping into any kind of depression, any ideas of hopelessness, and do avoid them. If you notice yourself going that way, then make sure that you've got something you can apply yourself to and carry on with. But yeah, wow, I guess we just have to see what happens next. I wish everybody all the very best. I'm hopefully going to be putting out some more videos in future, probably of how I'm trying to creatively think of different photographs that I can take when I'm not able to mobilize myself. And yeah, we'll just see how we get through this. Why don't you leave some suggestions in the comments below of other things people can do to support themselves and others, and yeah, we'll look after each other. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.